Welcome to a brand new era of S.C.R.E.A.M and Cheyenne Real Entity Analysis Media. You are officially in the studio with the S.C.R.E.A.M team.
Woo! I'm S.C.R.E.A.M and this is Cheyenne. We have been posting small snippets on our TikTok page for a few months now and finally have a home base to deconstruct the darkness. For our very first sit down, we aren't starting small. We're digging into the massive archive of media that we just brought back from one of the most oppressive locations in the Midwest, the Indiana State Sanatorium.
200 acres of history, thousands of documented deaths, and a reputation for breaking even the most seasoned investigators. We went in looking for echoes of the White Plague, but what we caught on camera and what we felt in those halls was something much more personal.
Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain and showcasing what we caught and really dissecting the raw footage that we still can't quite explain.
Settle in. The red light is on, the files are open, and the S.C.R.E.A.M team is officially in session.
Jazzy. Okay. Hey! Hello again. That was corny as fuck. Hello. Alright guys, after filming and reviewing several hours of our investigation for the night, we found a few things that we thought were kind of cool. So the first part, we're going to cut to and let you guys see in a big screen while we watch it here. So this is where we hear the scratching, and so I walk in this room, and then I'm putting the flashlight, seeing where the scratching is coming from, and it looks like or sounds like it's coming from the attic. It could be a critter because there's no ceiling on this place, the roof. We're not sure. We didn't pay much mind. We left. Walking down the hallway now. Alrighty. So at this part, we're walking down one of the hallways. Yeah, it looks like towards the nursing station. When we get to the other side, I feel like I hear something running behind me. And you'll see that in this clip.
This is my first time seeing it from this angle.
From my angle.
Yeah. All you see on mine is me being pushed forward and me being like, what just happened?
May have panic bumped into my co-investigator. There it is. And of course it's at the
very
elbow of a video into the next. And it wasn't like at one point I turned around and was like shaking my backpack around because I thought maybe it was something in my backpack that sounded like somebody was following me, but it was a completely different sound, completely different vibe. It felt like somebody, like an angry energy was like coming up behind me and like pushing me out of the facility. Like they did not want us there at all, which is kind of funny because do we want to bring up the guy?
No.
Okay.
We don't want to do that.
Okay. The night was really, really dead. It was very, very cold. So theories there. Maybe that was what caused it. We're not really sure. But yeah, that's one things that stood out to me was kind of funny. More of a personal experience. I wish we could catch that on screen outside of me running into Cheyenne. Dominoes. So we're using a combination of equipment here. I have an app on my phone that is a Ghost Talker app, so it kind of spits words out. It's similar to a Ghost Box. So here it's directing us almost like with that little box to go, I don't remember exactly what it said.
When we were on the other side of the nurse's station, it said fire. And then when we crossed it, it said smoking.
Okay.
which that reminded me that there was a smoking section because on the nurse's station, there's a sign pointing down that hallway.
Right.
Before that, I seen that door, but we hadn't gone in it, so we didn't really know what was in that area.
Right. And funny enough, I think it said that really close to when we were walking by the sign, the smoking sign. So that's why it was kind of like,
I'm never going to get over the sounds before it actually spits out the words.
Yeah.
That's the creepiest part.
It is really the creepiest part.
Thank God the Ovilus doesn't do that.
Sets the ambiance though. And then once we're in this room, it pretty much just keeps telling us to leave, get out, all that stuff.
Briefly, just wanted to show us it's a recreational room, and then get the boot.
Like go get out of the building, which is a lot. Like it ties back into where I felt like I was being chased. It was weird. So out here, and it could be like our breath, but it's a weird spot. Like, do you see the smoke? Which is funny because it's a smoking room.
But definitely back to the weather. This night was in the teens, and it snowed the very next morning.
Yeah.
It was bitterly cold.
I just thought that was interesting because the direction that the smoke is coming from in this video isn't like mouth level, if that makes sense. It's almost like it's coming from top bottom, which we'll show you in the clip. Okay. And then 17. So here we're still in the smoking room, and this is another time where the spirit box is telling us to like basically sit down, shut up, don't talk.
You guys are like, to go out to the smoking room and just chill. Can you let us know you're here by touching the REM pod? That's the thing with the blue, yellow, or blue, green, and red light. Just get real close
Stay
to
quiet.
it.
I'm like, immediately, okay.
Okay.
I'll shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
That's another one of like the weird, like throughout the entire video, which again, did you see the smoke?
I did, but if I could play debunker for a minute here, that is a body cam that we were carrying, so it would have shown up and gone down.
This one, yes, but the other ones, that's why I was pointing it out, because the other ones, it's coming from like way up on the top corner, whereas that camera is sitting like right here. And that was like, I feel like a breath, which the other ones I didn't feel like that, but you guys decide and let us know in the comments. Please, nobody's talking to us, and it's sad.
Probably. Was that when we were talking about the rat? Like, is there a rat?
Yes, yes. So yeah, this video, we're in a room and we hear like scuffling in the corner.
Like nibbling, like something's being constantly bitten.
Yeah. So we're pretty sure it's a rat, and then the spirit box responds, or the little ghost talker apps responds. Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Raccoon, rat, rodent.
Right. Some kind of marsupial. Do you have a pen?
I'm sure you've had several people here showing you how to use these, but these are REM pods. You can answer our questions or if you're near by getting.
And then we were getting a lot of like come back later or too early, like stuff like that.
Can you hit one of the REM pods for me?
Which, to the location's credit, the night before there were another set of investigators there, so could be that they were worn out from all the visitors and attention.
Yeah, like maybe you're just low on energy. $31. So on this clip, we're still talking, same as the last clip, but like similar situation. But it was definitely giving very sophisticated responses, like it knew what we were talking about. Because Cheyenne had just hit the door handle, and made a noise, and then almost immediately it came across the Ghost Talker app handle, like, because I didn't see her do it, and I was wondering, maybe, I don't know.
On a paper?
Interesting. There's definitely something intelligent at Indiana State Sanatorium.
It's definitely more than a residual haunting.
Yes.
Whatever energy is currently there, because it does respond, as low energy as it was, we did get a few hits.
And stuff that made sense, that was...
Right, made sense to the conversation, to the things that were going on.
Portrait, like wall. Is your portrait on the wall in here?
Here is another video of an orb that I think... So with Indiana State Sanatorium, it is very decrepit. I don't know if you guys have ever seen videos or other investigators there.
It's actively falling apart.
It is. So it's not surprising that we've seen a lot of orbs or dust flying in the air, dust particles. But there was a couple that kind of moved a little bit differently, like not in your normal
flow pattern that dust would either fall or rise. And also taking into consideration that it was not a very windy night.
No.
So, and this place has no electricity, no AC, no heat. There is nothing to move the air around you without wind, aside from your actual movement.
Right. So that one. And it wasn't even shaped like a typical like dot, like when you see an orb. It was more like a smoke particle. We'll play it again so you can see it again. It's super quick, so you have to watch it. So it's like right here. But see, like it doesn't even like float like a normal like speck of the...
And being that this was also back in February when there was still ice,
yeah,
I don't think a lot of critters or insects were out and about quite yet.
Right.
So that does maybe leave less room for it to be a bug.
Right. So at this part of the video, we went with a group of people, and then they did this little game, which was kind of cool, where we split up, we drew names, and went with different investigators to do part of a 30-minute recording. So this is the guy that I was with, and we were on the 3rd floor of the asylum.
Adams Hall Administration.
Yeah. No. Adams Hall Administration is at the front. This was
and Adams Hall Admission. It's the 3rd floor of Adams Hall.
Adams Hall, yeah, that one. So that's the insane asylum. So the 3rd floor would have been people or women who didn't want to be around men, which the guy that I was with obviously is a man. So we didn't get a whole lot of activity, but what we got most was in this room. This is room 303. Here, if you look, it says stay out on the door. And then there's like a little altar set up here. And it's got like notes and letters and stuff. And then in the other corner, there is notes and letters from who we believe we were talking to, because she does respond. And again, it's like intellectual, like she knows, or they know what's going on. And then there's a bunch of tarot cards on the wall here. And then the dresser has a lot of angel numbers on it. So I'm not sure the whole story there. But I do feel like there is definitely something in 303 that is worth going back and investigating further.
Is it oil like good green? We've only got a few more minutes up here. Is there anything you want us to know? Or do you want us to leave? Gloom.
Was your name Katrina?
Keep calling.
Oh, so at this point, the camera, in no other part that I've seen in the video, has these lines in it. Almost like something's interrupting the frequency of the camera.
you
Not sure what that was, but I thought it was interesting because it doesn't happen at any other point on my little camera that I'm wearing.
No, and I have the same one, and I've never seen that on mine.
Yeah. Or maybe it was drawing energy from my camera. I'm not really sure. It was interesting. All right, guys. So that was the first half of our Indiana State Sanatorium footage that we found that we've gone through so far. We will have a couple more videos coming out soon, so look for those. And then like, subscribe, follow, heart, comment. If we missed anything that you guys seen, that would be cool.
Any and all interactions help us, and we will definitely have more for you. In the coming year, we have at least, 5 more investigations planned?
5 more coming your way. Some really cool ones, some really big ones that we're excited to show you guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
See ya.